dangling down are created by the glowworm. And it makes each one individually. It's kind of a long process. It takes about 30 to 45 minutes per line. So this video is very sped up. Yeah. And then I can move them around, get the feng shui right, of course. I'm going to start making another one. Now the reason that these are here, the reason he's making them, is to catch food. They work like a spider web. So bugs fly towards the light of the glowworm without seeing these fishing lines, and then they get stuck because they're sticky. And the reason they're sticky is because their number one ingredient, vomit. Now he's turned his light on, so he'll sit back after all his hard work and wait. He's very sensitive to vibrations, so he'll feel exactly which line has caught something and he'll reel it in, just like he's fishing. That's why we call them fishing lines. Now here he's caught a sandfly. Sandflies are quite small, so this meal is not very substantial. It's about 3 or 4 days of eating. But there's bigger and better. So this is a moth. Now a moth in most cases is a lot bigger than a sandfly. But with good, of course, comes bad. So while this meal is nice and big and juicy, it's going to last 3 or 4 weeks. It's a little bit heavy, so the glowworm can't just reel it in. He has to crawl down the fishing line to get to it. And also the moth has a lot of stuff to be discarded. A lot of stuff is not nutritionally of value. Like the wings, there's no meat there. And to get to the meat, he has to find the softest point of entry because a moth has an exoskeleton. Now, does anyone have any guesses what the softest point of entry is? The eye, yeah. I don't know who said that because I'm blind. Yes, it's the eyeball. So here he goes. He's going to insert his pinchers into the eye, inject his stomach acid into the body cavity of the moth, liquefy the inside of the moth, and then slurp it up. Now, if you're squeamish, I'd look away now. There he goes. Now, there is no anesthetic. This is going to last, he's going to be alive for about 3 or 4 days, feeling all of that pain, and then eventually lights out. Now, they're also territorial. So a little one is just getting too close to this big one, and that's competition. So the big one is going to solve this issue the only way he knows how, and that is with violence. He throws him off the wall. Steals his fishing lines as well, so nothing is sacred here. But he comes back. He's like, I'm going to fight you. Let's go. And he gets eaten. He becomes lunch. Now you'll see his light is actually fading away in the other one's stomach. Slowly but surely. We call that a light lunch. Cannibalists, yeah, they are cannibalists. And that starts from a very early age. So they want to be the first egg to hatch so that they can eat all the surrounding eggs, which are all their brothers and sisters.